Hey guys, so as promised, I'm going to show you how to create your very own coffee company online without having to continuously manage it and without any hard design or a lot of upfront costs. Before we hop in and get started, I want to go ahead and preface that if you are feeling stuck on any part of this and you want hands-on help, you can go to my website and purchase some coaching calls, a coaching package. We also offer the Done For You program as well. So those are all options to help you through. But if you just have some quick questions, go ahead and leave those in the comments. And if there's something where a lot of people are having the same questions or a lot of questions on one area, I can always make another video to get more in depth in part of this process. But this video is really just going to be showing you how to start your company and get it off the ground all within one day. For real, one day. It's not hard to do. People love to overcomplicate the e-commerce systems. I find that ridiculous and unnecessary. So let's just hop right in. So the first thing that you're going to need for any new store, brand, company, whatever that you want to start is a name. So in this case, for this client, we're using her store as an example. We went with Harper's Rainbow Brew. Now, she had a drop shipping home decor store before this one, and her store name was Harper's Rainbow Store, which is why the URL is still the same. We haven't changed it yet. This is very new for her. But for her, the name has meaning. So I'm sure you all have heard of rainbow babies. That is where a lot of this comes into play. Harper is the name of a rainbow baby in her family, and the rainbow comes in to play from that. Now, brew relates to the coffee. So each element of her name relates to something to do with her and also the product that she's selling. If you are struggling with this, ChatGPT is a great tool to get you started. So you can always start there. And again, you can always drop a comment if you want a little bit of extra help. I do not mind. So once you have a name picked out, make sure that you log into your Shopify store, go to the domain section, and search the domain you plan to use in accordance to your name. You want it to match as closely as possible. If it's not available, don't use that brand name because chances are somebody else is already using it. Find a different method of it. So let's say if Harper's Rainbow Brew was taken, which it is not, she could do something, Harper's Rainbow Cafe. Um, just a variation to that, just for example. So once you have the name, we're going to use Canva for this because again, we want to be cost effective. So you can use a free account, upgraded account if you want those extra benefits, but not necessary in every case. When you're making your logo, make sure that you have two variations, one for product packaging, social media, and marketing, and one that fits all those areas of your website. You want that one to be this longer one. So kind of think of, could I put it as a finger tattoo or not? If the answer is no, it's probably not going to work as well as what you think it is. When you download these, please, please, please download them with this transparent background because there's nothing worse than going to a beautiful website and seeing that blocky white background behind the logo. There's nothing that will make your website look more amateur than that. A lot of people will click away when they see that. I think it's a subconscious thing, honestly, but I do it too, but I do it purposefully. I absolutely hate seeing it. So, transparent backgrounds will save you a lot of work later on. Once you have those, make sure you go and create a branding board. This will keep your fonts consistent through your packaging, your website, and your marketing. Same thing with the colors, your design elements, and kind of the vibe you want to go with. So, in case you start spiraling into a bunch of different avenues and aesthetics, you can always refer back to this and get yourself re-grounded in what the ultimate goal really is. So, for her, we went with the retro chic vibe for her coffee. So, this is her branding board, these are her logos, and this is her website. So that's how it all plays together. You can purchase this theme on my website if you would like, or you can feel free to use any of the free themes that Shopify offers. Purchase a paid one through Shopify, whatever you want to do. This is your brand, your store. Um, there's also other websites like Monster One and Theme Forest that will help you Find some other themes. Just be careful and make sure before you purchase it that it is liquid friendly. And liquid is the type of code that Shopify uses to build their websites. So if it is not built with liquid code, it will not work. It will reject that file and you paid for no reason. And those people do not love to give refunds back because that's technically a user error, not on them. So verify before you go and purchase a theme from one of those websites. If you want help finding a theme, let me know. Okay, so when you're building your website on Shopify, this is what the theme builder looks like. So for her theme specifically, we just worked top to bottom. That's how I do most of my clients. It's a lot easier to just go top to bottom and then go through each individual page. To do that, you just homepage, click the page or area of the site that you want to customize and go through it that way. It's really simple. Don't overcomplicate things. It's not necessary. So for her, again, top to bottom, so announcement bar, great place to highlight three main components of your brand that makes you unique. So there's a subscribe and save. You can bundle with her stuff. Also, you get a code when you subscribe to her emails and her texts. So that does have different meanings. She also highlighted that it is roasted, ground, and packaged to order. So nothing is done in a big bulk order unless it is purchased as a bulk. And then also her referral program is highlighted. So and then as you can see, we use that long one here. It fits better and it draws the attention. So don't be afraid of this white space that's around things. Having at least 50% white space around call to actions and key points on your website helps it feel less cluttered and overwhelming to a consumer, and you're more likely to get those completed checkouts versus abandoned carts or people just leaving your site completely. Okay, now again, top to bottom, all of these were done on Canva. We just used different elements, themes, put them together, and highlighted her main products, categories, all of that. All right, so these are her products. This is what the packaging looks like through the supplier that we're going to be using. Her logo is on the packaging. When customers get it, it is her logo. This is exactly what it looks like when they get the package. All right. So top to bottom, she has an about section. She has a blog. She has herbal teas, all that jazz. Okay. All right. So once you go top to bottom and you put in all of your graphics, you put in the text that you want to highlight, get your call to action on capturing the oh my goodness, the contacts for people. The next thing you need to do is upload products. So inside the Shopify App Store, which when you go here and you go to apps, you can search them. You're looking for the one called Drip Shipper. When you get it, you will upload your logo, select what kind of coffee bag you want. They have 6 different options. And then it's going to have you add products once you have all that uploaded. Now they have single, blends, flavored, sample packs, teas, all of this. All right. This fair trade really doesn't apply. All their coffees are fair trade, so just know that. When you find one, so let's go to blends, you will see that it has add tag blend. Always check that. So whenever you are in your store, you can go to your collections. Product tag is equal to blend, it's equal to flavored. So you can just upload it and it'll automatically categorize all of your products for you. So you can just click on where this now says remove imported, it would just say import product and it goes straight to your store with that tag and it's already been categorized for you into the appropriate collection. And then just build your menu and have them all highlighted just like that. Keep it simple, keep it short. If you have to do drop downs, do a drop down, but don't have it so cluttered that people can't read the menu. That is a much more common issue than you may realize. Okay, once you have all that up, you have your graphics done, you have your logo, you have your branding, you have your domain set up, you've uploaded all your products. Now it's time to go through and launch your site. This is a great time to create social medias, like Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, your Pinterest, And the great thing about Shopify is you can also integrate to Amazon and Walmart and over 250 different marketplaces. So you're selling on all these areas, but you're managing it on one singular back office, which is here. So you can do everything right here, even though you're selling on multiple different places. And again, with this coffee company, one of my favorite things about it is, let's just check this out real quick. So these choose options, you will notice the different sizes. So you can get it as 12 ounces, 12 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pound, 5 pound bags. Um, that is because you can sell to consumers as well as businesses and have two different incomes. I mean, it's the same income, but you're selling to two different markets, two different customer bases. And those who are businesses will always have reoccurring orders with you unless you have a lot of issues, which, lucky for you, you can automate your customer service because Dripshipper will be your customer service for you. You get an order on your website, they automatically see it and they ship it out. They just charge you the wholesale value. So instead of paying, you would not pay Dripshipper this $19.99. You get paid the $19.99. Dripshipper charges, I think, like $14 or something like that. So you're making the difference. The customer is paying for shipping. So you get the total amount paid to you. You're just paying the difference for Dripshipper to send it out. All the profit goes directly to you, and people can make payments with Shop Pay. You still get paid in full when they use Shop Pay because they are basically taking a small loan out through Shopify's payment program, which means you get paid in full, kind of how car loans work. So that is what you're going to do. Get your logo, get your name, get your branding board, find a theme that works for you, work top to bottom, get your graphics in, get your text in, upload those products. And Dripshipper is free to use. I will link their website in the caption so you guys can go and check them out, get a whole rundown on the company. I have used them for years, absolutely love them. The product is really, really good. Feel free to go to Harper's. I will put a discount code in my caption as well so you guys can try some of her coffee at a discounted cost so you can see what you're getting yourself into. I'm sure she would appreciate it. But yeah, if you have any questions, drop them below. This is how you're gonna get your coffee business up and going within 30 days. If you want marketing assistance or anything like that, again, leave a comment below. I can always do a separate video. Coaching calls, incredibly affordable. I try to keep all of my prices as low as I can for you guys. The goal is to get you making money, not to just profit off of you. So, all right, if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope this was helpful.